The following is a production of Cary TV, the Town of Cary's government access channel.
Hello, I'm Weinbrecht, Mayor of Cary, and this is Cary Matters, the monthly program designed to help keep you informed about issues that the council members are working on for our community. Joining me as co-host this month is Gale Adcock, who has represented Cary's District D since 2007 and is our Mayor Pro Tem. District D is in Southwest Cary, and Gale, we appreciate you being here today.
Thanks for asking me to join you.
Are you ready to give us a rundown of what's on this month's episode?
I'd be happy to do that.
Okay.
August is a busy month, so like last month's show, I thought we'd cover several topics in this first segment instead of our usual one big story, if you're game.
Okay, I'm game.
Okay, wonderful. Let's talk about the annual Hometown Spirit Award, the upcoming Cary Community Candidate Forum, the new Aquastar Pledge Program, Lazy Days, and opportunities for citizen input about proposed C-Tran fare increases. After the break, we will answer questions we've been getting about the Imagine Cary process.
Okay, it sounds like a lot to me. What do you want to talk about first?
Well, it is a lot. Let's start with the Hometown Spirit Award nominations. And remember, keep it short and sweet. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, briefly, the Hometown Spirit Award nominations are being taken right now through September the 8th. This is an annual award given to a Cary resident who enhances the quality of life in Cary by preserving, promoting, and carrying out positive and quantifiable traditional small-town community values and traits. Hometown Spirit winners should be known for helping out their neighbors and fellow Cary residents, promoting and preserving traditional American pastimes, preserving Cary's small-town atmosphere, supporting locally owned businesses, promoting a sense of community, demonstrating patriotism, and serving the community through business. So if that sounds like someone you know, then make sure they submit their name, or you submit their name, for the Hometown Spirit Award. To find out about the Hometown Spirit Award, go to the town's website at www.townofcary.org and search for Hometown Spirit.
It actually sounds like a lot of people I know. I'm looking forward to the announcement of this year's recipient. And on to the next topic, the candidate forum. I know it may be hard to believe, but it's election season again. On October 8th, Cary citizens will elect 2 Wake County School Board members and 3 Cary Council members. To help citizens get to know the candidates, the town is hosting its 6th biennial candidate forum. All of the questions asked during the forum, which by the way is being held on September 18th, come directly and only from Cary citizens. So start thinking about what's important to you and send in your questions right away. The deadline to submit questions is September 10th. For complete details, search Candidate Forum on the town's website.
Well, you and I at least have 2 more years, and I'm very happy about that. So I might submit a question or 2 to this forum. Well, now for the next topic, becoming an Aquastar. For decades now, Cary has been leading the state with our efforts to preserve and protect our natural resources. And one of the biggest successes has been our year-round water conservation program. This summer, we're beating the water demand peaks by encouraging you to pledge to be an Aquastar. It's fun, it's easy, and it can make a real difference in how we all use water wisely. The online pledge asks for a personal commitment on 4 things. Irrigate only when necessary, find and fix leaks in and around your home, play Don't Drown the Ground, the 3rd iteration of our online water conservation game, and log on to the Aquastar web portal, our online tool to help you view and better understand your water use on a monthly, weekly, daily, and even hourly basis. When you pledge, don't forget to request a free Aquastar t-shirt and show that you are proud to be an Aquastar. I still haven't been able to save all the ladybugs from drowning, but I have pledged to be an Aquastar and actually have my t-shirt.
That's great, Mayor. Don't forget to wear your Aquastar t-shirt to Lazy Days. You may even get a prize if they see you. And speaking of Lazy Days, that's our next topic. August 24th is the 37th Lazy Days Arts and Crafts Festival, which annually draws over 50,000 people to downtown Cary. This year, we're scheduled to have close to 390 artists from 14 states, some from as far away as California. Wow. There will be great performances, competitions, and food, along with the best in juried arts and crafts. The chainsaw carving competition is back again this year.
Got to see that.
Yeah, with the themes of fantasy and science and nature. Another interesting event is the premiere of films by this year's Youth Video Camp students. Youth Video Camp is held at the Cary Arts Center each summer. The Little Jerry Project will once again challenge attendees to find the 5 Little Jerry dolls hidden in secret locations in order to register to win prizes. By the way, Little Jerry is named after the festival's founder, artist Jerry Miller.
Wow, sounds like a lot of fun. I can't wait. There's one more topic to cover before the break, and that's the proposed changes for C-Tran. Cary's transit system has been in operation since 2001 and has served over 1.6 million riders. We continue to see increased ridership in C-Tran with an additional 45,000 riders each year, or during this last year especially.
I'm always impressed with C-Tran numbers. Here at Town Hall, our staff works hard to provide cost-effective and efficient services of all kinds, including transit. Of all the transit providers in the Triangle, C-Tran has the lowest cost per hour. Much of this is because the system is designed to utilize the most appropriate vehicle sizes for our ridership, and because it is a partnership between the town and a private transportation provider selected through a competitive bidding process.
But almost like everything else, costs have continued to rise over the year. Fuel costs alone have increased 160% since 2005, while fares have remained the same. And to that point, passenger revenues only cover about 8% of the total system costs, while most transit systems recover about 14% through fares. So in June, council and staff thought it would be important to look at this issue and possible fare increases.
It's important that we hear from you, so please attend one of the many public input meetings the town is hosting this summer. All comments will be documented and summarized in the final staff report that will be presented to council in October. For more information on the proposed fare increases and public meetings, visit the town's website and enter C-Tran in the search field.
Okay, thanks, Gale. And don't forget that you can save time and money by taking C-Tran to Lazy Days, like how I kind of tied that back in?
It was very clever.
Okay. Well, coming up after the break, we're going to take some of the questions we've been getting from you.
You're on your way to meet up with friends, but you can't seem to get anywhere quickly. You don't want your friends to be annoyed, so you text. You're on your way. Five seconds is the average time your eyes are off the road while texting while driving. Make sure you get where you're going.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
We're back. Thanks for staying with us. It's time now for us to address some of those questions the council's been getting from you. Gale, what do you have?
We continue to get many questions about the Imagine Cary planning process. For example, one citizen asked why we need a new plan when Cary is just fine the way it is.
Well, Cary is definitely a very fine community, one of the best in the country where many people want to live, work, visit, relocate, or start a new business. But we didn't get to this point without planning ahead and thinking about the future. We benefit from the vision and sound planning done by those who preceded us. And we have a responsibility to look forward and ensure that Cary is still a great community 20 to 30 years from now through the Imagine Cary process. And through that process, we can ensure that our community's plan reflects a collective vision for our future and come up with a game plan that everyone can support in getting there.
Another question we've received was about the cost of the Imagine Cary planning process. Well, honestly, we both know it's not cheap. This multi-year process will cost close to $1 million. So obviously Council thought long and hard about whether we needed to do this now or even at all. But since one of the hallmarks of Cary is advanced planning instead of leaving things to chance, we decided to move ahead. It's important to know that the Cary Community Plan will combine all the town's other current plans, creating a comprehensive planning document. Right now, we have separate plans for land use, transportation, parks and recreation, and historic preservation, just to name a few. As a result, the current planning process will be less expensive than the alternative of completing the many other smaller plans over a longer period of time in a piecemeal fashion. The previously used incremental approach still costs money, creates duplication, and when added up, actually costs more. Another question we've had, and a disappointing one at that, is why get involved at all, since some people believe that staff and consultants have already decided what Cary's future plan should and will be.
You know, that is disappointing, very disappointing to me, and it's just not true. Imagine Cary is no different than the hundreds of other projects the town takes on each year, in that staff and consultants only give professional advice and recommendations. They don't make any final decisions. That's the job of the citizen-elected town council. And it's very important to the town council that there be lots of citizen engagement so that the council will truly know the citizens' views before making final decisions. As part of the citizen engagement effort, the town council appointed a diverse and representative citizen steering committee, the Committee for the Future, which held its first meeting in January. This committee will meet at least 24 times in the 2-year process, and they're involved at every level, including helping to gather citizen input and developing policy recommendation for the council's consideration.
Imagine Cary has several phases over its multi-year lifespan, and we're still in the first phase, which is the initial feedback and idea generation phase. We anticipate that there will continue to be questions as we move along. That's to be anticipated. To find answers, go to the imaginecary.org site. And if you want to get or stay involved, we've launched a new online effort using a tool called Mind Mixer. There are posted questions for you to answer and the chance to vote on some items. Just go to caryhaveyoursay.com.
That's pretty exciting, you know? By adding this new online tool, we'll be able to host lots of meaningful discussions about many different topics. Good stuff. Well, coming up after the break, we're going to give you some insights into what's going on in August and at Town Hall and how you can be involved and included.
Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, sparkles next Sunday.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
We're back, and in this final segment of Cary Matters, we want to let you know what's happening in August and how you can be involved. Gale, what's happening in August?
A lot. August has 2 regularly scheduled council meetings, one on Thursday the 8th and one on Thursday the 22nd. The council's operation committee meets on Thursday the 1st, and the planning and development committee meets on Thursday the 15th. The council also has a work session scheduled for Tuesday the 20th. The topic was not finalized at the time of this taping. The Imagine Cary Citizen Steering Group we talked about earlier, the Committee for the Future, meets on Tuesday, August 27th.
Okay, back to our regular meeting schedule. Well, there's also a lot going on at the Booth Amphitheater in August. Of course, we have the Beer, Bourbon, and Barbecue Festival, which is a very popular festival, and it's always a big hit. And we have Movies by Moonlight, including Les Mis, and I'm sure my daughter will want to see that one. And there will also be shows in August, including Hank Williams Jr. So to find out more about all of the events at the amphitheater, check out their website at boothamphitheater.com or like them on Facebook.
And like us on Facebook too. Well, that's it for this edition of Cary Matters. We appreciate you turned in and hope that what we've shared has been interesting to you. Please let us hear from you. Your time is important. We want the show to be of value to you as we work to bring you, our citizens, closer to your government.
And remember, help keep Cary litter-free, clean, green, and beautiful by volunteering with our Spruce program. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for choosing to call Cary home.
This has been a production of Cary TV. Visit the Town of Cary's website at townofcary.org.